Alright everybody, if you watched that last video, that was the failure of the vanity countertop. So we're having to do it again. I did a few things differently this time with the mold. I've already made the mold. It's behind me. One key thing that I did differently is the smarter thing. These side panels are done from the side and not from the bottom. It seems like that was too easy to figure out. I don't know why I did it from the bottom the first time. All that being said, it was easier to do this the second time, to get this mold ready. The first time it took me about 2 days to get everything mapped out and planned out. This time I did it in a few hours, which is a lot better for me, but some people be done faster. Some things that we're going to do differently this time that we learned from the last one is our seashells. We're going to use the seashells, but we figured out that they will float in the concrete and they won't be on the surface unless they're in the grout lines. So we're going to try to form our seashells and sprinkle our grout lines over the seashells, or our, what's that called, like natural stone look.
Yeah.
The veined or whatever that you'll see in stone. So we're gonna put the seashells down, sprinkle our grout over the seashells, so hopefully we get to see some more seashells. Still gotta do the WD-40, and we're gonna use rebar on these thin sides right here. Both sides, here, here, and here. Last time, that was the plan for last time as well, but this mortar mix, it sets up so fast, and I was so concerned about getting all the bubbles out. And by the time I said, oh crap, we gotta put the rebar in, I went to push it down and it was too hard to push the rebar would not go down in there. So we're gonna pour it, then we're gonna get the rebar set in there. Who is that? Oh. We'll do the WD-40, pour it, get the rebar in there, and then focus on getting all these bubbles out. Last time it got hectic. We're mixing up this mud. This time I'm not gonna do that. I don't know why I got so flustered the first time mixing up that mud and getting it poured. But all that being said, I think that we're a lot more prepared this time, having already done it once. Wish I only had to do it once. But this one's going to turn out good too, and I think that we're ready. Achilles. peanut buttery consistency. We'll add that, the whole bag of that. You wanna hold this down on it? How this stuff works, I have no idea. Alright. Good garbage ever. Already going a lot better than the first time. Already going a lot better than the first time. Can you hand me that scope? I even got a bucket scoop like we do. I hope it doesn't sink to the bottom. God, I hope that's not going to sink to the bottom. Maybe it won't. Scraper again. Put it on the ground over here. Put it in over here?
Nope.
Nope. Let's get it in over here. Oh God. Let's sink right down to the bottom. I can't remember some of that. I can't tell if it sank to the bottom or what. It makes up a touch more. Alright, so dousing it with water was another thing that he did. I went back and watched the video again. That's why I'm doing some of these things differently. The first time I did this, I only watched it once and tried to do this from memory, but as it turns out, I'm not that type of person. So anyways, that's what we're doing. Let me get something and try to dig this stuff out here. I don't know. Oh crap. Alright, anyway, we'll have the reveal tomorrow. Another thing I'm going to do differently is I'm going to let it sit overnight this time. And we'll bust it open tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching.
There we go.
Are you on video?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys. I poured the countertop. Got a friend to come over and help me pick it up, flip it over. Got all the melamine off of it. And I'm happy to say it did not break this time. Still, we got a few seashells popping through. Still not as many seashells as I'd like to have seen. I'm sure there's a better way to do that. But it's in one piece.
And no rebar.
Oh, there's rebar. Oh, yeah. I was afraid that the rebar was going to stick through because when last time when I did this, I guess I waited too long. I wanted to push it down in there and it wouldn't go in there. It was too hard already after like 10 minutes. This time, as soon as I got it poured, I kind of leveled it out and put the rebar in there, and it just said bloop right down in there. I was like, oh Lord, that's gonna sink all the way down to the bottom. But it didn't. It's working out. So what I'm doing right now is our grout lines. Maybe I made them too thick or something. What I'm doing here is I'm just getting that grout wet so they can harden. And I'm gonna let it sit down here the rest of the week probably and dry out. Or get a little stronger. And maybe this weekend I can get my friend or one of my brothers come help me move it up to the bathroom. At first, I didn't like this one as much as the first one, but the more I'm looking at it, I like it. The more I like it. I think it's cool. There are a few spots you can see the seashells. There's one right there. Back here, there's one. Over there in the little cutaway, there's one. I don't have to look at all of them, but I'm hoping that it stays in one piece this time. Like I said. Alright everybody, so just want to do a quick video and reveal the vanity top on the actual vanity and let you guys see how that turned out. So here it is, up in the bathroom. Got our faucets and valves in. I'm going to talk a little bit about the faucets and valves in another video. Just scroll through it and let you guys see it, and then we're going to talk about the thought processes that we had going while we were going through building this thing. So the first thing that I want to say is that I love it. It's one of those things where the more that you look at it, the more you see. At first, when I first saw it, I didn't like it quite as much as the first one. Did you?
No, because the grout lines on the first one seemed to be darker, and I liked that they were more gray than these. But then again, I wasn't sure that I was going to like a concrete countertop to begin with. But like I said, it's what I didn't know I wanted, because that was the issue, is I didn't know what I wanted countertop wise when it came to what it would look like. And I think this flows really well with the idea that I had in mind for our bathroom. And it does look really good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's, I don't know if I already said this, but just the longer that I looked at it, the more I liked it, because you see more things. You know, at first I didn't see this shell right here, this shell. You know, it's one of those things. The more you look at it, the more things you see, and I think that's really cool. You know, I wish that more people would see this, but I don't think anybody else is really going to be in here to see this.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna be like, everybody come to a party and we're just gonna show off our new master bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the seashell, isn't it neat? Found it myself.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's another thing to add. These are seashells that our kids and that we picked. We found on the beach on
Best
vacation.
beach ever.
Yeah, St. George Island, and you know, so that adds a personal touch. You know, we had a couple ideas on how to finish this thing. We thought about epoxying the top, which would have filled in the recesses. I don't know a whole lot about epoxy. You know, I was kind of nervous to do something, especially having the first one broke. I didn't, you know, I kind of wanted to take it easy on this, but in the end, we decided to seal it with some sealer.
Yeah.
A wet look sealer, which give it that shine. I'm sure that y'all saw the shine on it, but
Yeah. I like that you can still feel the texture, unlike if we had used an epoxy that just would have, even if it's clear, it would have covered in and filled in every little ridge or groove. But I like that you can feel the texture.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I want to say quick thank yous to two of my friends, Jonathan, who came and helped me pick it up. There was no way we were going to pick this up. It's really heavy. So thank you, Jonathan, for helping me come pick it up, get it turned over, and getting the form off of it. And Chase, you know, thank you for helping me get it from the garage to here. You know, I appreciate that. Y'all, I know doesn't maybe not be a big deal for everybody, but y'all will forever be part of this remodel. So thank y'all. I think that's all there really is to be said.
Yeah, we covered the faucets, and if you do the countertops yourself, make sure.
That's gonna be on a different one.
Okay.
Man, I just had a final thought and I can't think of it.
Does it need to be glued down?
No, yeah. No, I decided I was not gonna glue it down because it's not going anywhere. I know what I was gonna say. You know, the channel is called We Are Worth It, but you know, being worth it, it pertains to everything that we're doing in here. And when the first one cracked, you know, it broke my heart because I thought it was beautiful, and it was my fault that it cracked. And you know, bottom line, long story short, it was worth it to do it again, to not listen, you know, to the people saying that I don't know how that's gonna work, but it was worth it. There's the imperfections, you know, and that's part of its character. You know, maybe the next homeowner who buys this place, they may rip it off. Well, I know they won't rip it off. They'll have two people take it off very, very carefully. But you know, for us, this is what we needed right now.
Yes.
This is us and a countertop.
It is, and you take out the grate.
Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you're able to get something out of it. like I said before, whether it's something that you needed to hear that day, I know in these videos there haven't been a whole lot of motivational speaking. There's been a whole lot of thinking and trying to figure out what I need to do next. But thank you for watching, and you're worth it.